I've come to find out that a lot of people, including my friends and family, don't seem to take saving and investing seriously for their future. And I think it's a lot easier than people put it out to be. I think part of what it is and why people don't do it is because it seems intimidating, but I'm no genius and it's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward. There's a lot of websites you can use where you can put your money if you have savings, like Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Don't put it in a traditional bank. Bank of America, Citizens Bank, HSBC, etc. They won't do anything for you. You get maybe 0.05 interest if you have like over $250,000, which a lot of people don't. And if you have that much anyways, there's probably no reason to watch this video in the first place. So if you go on Marcus.com, it's Marcus by Goldman Sachs, you can see there, right? It's 1.3% APY. That's what I personally use, although you don't have to. But like I said, if you compare it to even Bank of America here, there's 0.06 APY. And that can be a lot. So let's say you have $5,000 and you don't put anything in. Normally you would, but let's just say you don't. And then drag it out here for 12 months. $65 interest on that $5,000. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but it at least keeps up with inflation, number one. Number two, you probably will earn a little bit on top of inflation, where normally at your bank, it will simply sit, stagnate, and die. And some might say you should invest that money, and to some degree you should invest. I also invest, but you want to keep at least 6 months of your income in savings in case something does happen to your job or to you, in which you will need that money. And so this is a safe place to put it. In a online bank where it's liquid, you can get it out immediately if you need to. It's not locked up, but at the same time, it's still earning you enough to keep up with interest. Another one's Discover. Like I said, same as Goldman Sachs, same idea. 1.3% is their APY. There's a few banks like this, but which one you choose doesn't matter. Whichever one just feels right to you. But I believe they're all going to be online banks just because they offer the best rates. And Discover also has an interesting cashback checking program, which I also use. You get 1% back on your debit card purchases. And that's pretty unique because, most banks don't do anything for you. And you also have no fee ATMs, no monthly fees. Like I said, the 1% cash back. And these are just really easy things to look into. They're not at all difficult, but it can end up getting you a little bit of extra money where you would never had it before. Because if you have money sitting stagnant in a savings account in a traditional bank, you are basically losing money. And there's no reason not to open one at an online bank. Unless you need access to physical cash in large amounts, because that's one thing you can't get with an online bank. You could, of course, get money at the ATM, but you're not going to be able to get thousands of dollars from the ATM if that's something you need for some reason. But, at the same time, you could still open a regular checking account or a savings account at a physical bank that offers cash services. Keep $1,000 in there, put your rest in an online bank, and you'll be much better off with a 1.3% APY.